Hello and welcome to another Looney Tunes commentary. This is for Big Hearted Bosko, released in 1932, the 27th cartoon in the series, directed by Hugh Harman. And apologies for the poor print, this is the best that I was able to do. Not really much to say about this cartoon. I mean, there's certainly nothing wrong with it. Well, little bit. I mean, you'll see what I mean in a few moments once the cartoon gets up and running. You know, we've got some nice animation here, Bosko and his dog, but nearly the whole half of this cartoon is just them skating around with the dog having a near-death experience, and then they find a baby, and that's when the cartoon, to me anyway, starts. And I think this cartoon would have been better improved if they just, maybe include a little bit of this, and then maybe about a minute into it, they discover the baby, and then do whatever they need to do to try and calm it down, as what the rest of the video is. But as it stands, it's just them frolicking in the snow. I mean, you've got some nice snow effects. I mean, they're clearly, again, trying new things. I mean, they've done a snow-based cartoon before with Bosko. I mean, two of them, but this one definitely looks like an improvement. Yeah, I like that. Just, woo! Yeah, I mean, there was repeated animation. I mean, from what I'm aware is that the budgets for these things were nowhere near Disney levels, so I guess they had to cut corners somehow. Yes, but you can see what I mean. It just goes on and on and on. I mean, the dog... See, again, repeated animation. Again, just flip it over and repeated animation. And here, of course, the dog falls in. And it's quite stressful for Bosko, as you can imagine. I mean, but the way that this is handled, so he's in the lake. Bosko thinks he's drowned. It's obviously a very sad moment, but then the dog just pops up from the tree. Bit weird. As if nothing happened. I mean, we don't have the thing called hypothermia in these cartoons. No siree. And now the real plot sort of starts. So the dog finds this baby just abandoned. I mean, just think about it. Like, what heartless person would just abandon a baby? I mean, like, any time. I mean, let alone in such a cold environment. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other things you can do. Give your baby up for adoption and that. But oh well. We're not gonna overanalyze a Bosko cartoon, are we? Or maybe I should. Like I said, it just goes on and on until finally. But the later part of this cartoon is actually not too bad. But they frolic with this baby in the snow. But don't you think the first thing you do is, I don't know, call the police, or maybe get it to be extra warm? I'm pretty sure the baby's not going to be that active. But at least Bosko does the right thing. Takes the baby home. But we got to skate first, rather. See, it's nearly... It's well over halfway. So now we get what the cartoon should have been about. This would have been a really good story to do. Just, they're outside, they discover the baby, and then they come in, and then you got 5 or so minutes to play with various gags. Even this gag goes on a little bit too long, where they're trying to, calm the baby down with the violin, and I do like the animation with the mouth there, just the one tooth. And I like how the dog's animation, that was pretty much my face when I was trying to put my little kids to sleep when they were babies. Yow! You'd think he would have just maybe sat in the bucket to put out the fire instead of drinking it, but oh well. Then they try and do the whole, Yankee Doodle style march here. And they're doing, and I believe the baby's doing the song "The Crying for the Carolines," which was also a short that Leon Schlesinger did just before the Bosko started. Ooh, that dog's mad. That's pretty clever. You got the bird. Are we going to have a third time lucky here with the piano, with the third instruments? Yeah? No? I do like the shadows here. So, yeah, Big Hearted Bosko. I wish there was a lot more I could have discussed about this cartoon, but yeah. It's not a bad cartoon. It's just they could have done a lot more with this idea, and I know that there are cartoons out there that have a similar idea. Well, the baby's happy now. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't want to miss out on these future commentaries. I promise you, some will be more riveting than others. And we've got another abrupt ending where, yeah, that's all, folks, really. And until next time, guys, take care.